said you better watch what you're doing, 'cause I ain't gonna stop when I'm moving. I'm headed to the top, I'ma do it. I'm headed to the top, I'ma prove it. And I could go all night, I'm sick of being nothing. All right, I'm gonna be something. I'll fight with every breath, trust me. I'ma be the one at the top, you can't touch me. I bleed with every word coming. I would rather die than be someone who's nothing. I'm the type of dude who will not remain nameless. I'm the type of dude who is headed for greatness. I'm the type of dude who could really make changes, 'cause I'm the type of dude that's becoming contagious. I'm the type of dude that will always be ageless. I'm the type of dude that will always feel shameless. I'm the type of dude that they say is fucking heinous, 'cause I'm the type of dude that you know is fucking dangerous.
You are absolutely right. The way he went about it was absolutely wrong. Like, so, like I said, I'm not
of my Jewish hatred that actually goes. Other than the fact that why are y'all popping out of the sewers in New York City?
Annunciation Catholic Church. You couldn't call it pronounced Catholic Church?
Yeah, pronounce the Catholic. This is quite possibly the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. You are reporting that someone stole the drugs that you were trying to sell them.
Sir, I'm broke. I'm just trying to make a little bit
At
of
what
money
point
here.
does this make any sense? At what point?
It doesn't make
At
any
what
sense.
point do you think telling the cops that someone stole...
I'm being honest. He's not being honest. Where's what he...
Are there drugs in this car?
No, there isn't.
Not be no drugs in my car.
There isn't. There isn't.
Shakira.
469. This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life.
469. Oh, Lord.
Where are you at?
Oh, my God. Going back towards that scene. Oh, Jesus.
I need you to come over here. Stay right there, ladies. Sorry, sir. Let me move my car for you. I'm just going to move my car so we can get... This is quite possibly the dumbest...
Now, this is old. But again, how the fuck are you going to call the cops on somebody that stole the drugs you were trying to sell them? This is the intelligence level, ladies and gentlemen. This is the intelligence level that we talk about. Ain't really much going on in the chat right now. We just on another day, because I feel like doing this. Normally we're not live on Tuesdays. I feel like doing this one today because I just want to talk. That's all I want to do. I want to talk today. I want to have some fun. Because, what up, Dobie? It gets, things are really getting kind of quite interesting here. I'm going to bring this to your attention. Hakeem Jeffries is still trying to show his ass. Now, let's bring it back in time here. All right? Not too long ago, this is what the hell he was screaming.
Fire outside this weekend's White House Correspondents Dinner, now facing 3 charges, including attempting to assassinate President Trump. The 31-year-old suspect from California also accused of transporting a firearm across state lines and discharging a firearm during a crime of violence. The Justice Department releasing images of the weapons. Authorities say the suspect bought a 12-gauge pump-action shotgun last year and a 38-caliber semi-automatic pistol back in 2023. Investigators say that the attack was planned for weeks, with the suspect booking the hotel back on April 6th.
How did he get that stuff into the hotel? I mean, serious question. We need to know this. How did he get that in the hotel? How was he on the grounds with this on him? I mean, a serious question for that.
U.S. Attorney for D.C., Jeanine Pirro, says no stone will go unturned in this investigation.
There will be nothing that won't be identified and discovered as it relates to his past actions with this digital footprint that we're looking to establish right now. Now we have the evidence we need, the complaint we needed for the presentment. There will be a hearing on Thursday and then another preliminary hearing in May. Make no mistake, this is just the beginning of this indictment, of these charges. The indictment will include a lot more charges. We'll know a lot more. But right now, we have a solid case.
This was the first White House Correspondents Dinner that President Trump was attending.
I mean, you got the man right there with the weapons on him, a whole bunch of social media posts, everything you really do need. I mean, you do have a solid case. Again, how the fuck did he get so much weaponry on the White House grounds?
As president, his last the time that he went was 2011. He was a private citizen then. But there was a very different political climate at that time. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt slamming Democrats' rhetoric leading up to this shooting. Watch.
This political violence stems from a systemic demonization of him and his supporters by commentators, yes, by elected members of the Democrat Party, and even some in the media. This hateful and constant and violent rhetoric directed at President Trump day after day after day for 11 years has helped to legitimize this violence and bring us to this dark moment.
I mean, she's not wrong at all. She's not wrong at all. It wasn't long ago that the right were just like, you know, especially during BLM and the riots and everything. Hey, be peaceful. You know, don't act out. Don't do some shit. Just let them throw a fit. I mean, that's wearing real fucking thin, right? And she's not wrong, because this has been going on for fucking ever. And people have just had enough of this dumb shit.
I have a whole host of examples that we can share with you after. It is pages and pages of major Democrat Party elected officials saying, such as Rep. Hakeem Jeffries just this April, this month, said, "We are in an era of maximum warfare everywhere all the time."
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries defending his comments after being called out by the White House, as you just heard from Karoline Leavitt. Watch this.
The notion that any of us are concerned with so-called criticism from these phony Republicans as it relates to anything that has been said, certainly as it relates to the comment related to maximum warfare everywhere, all the time, in connection with the redistricting battle that Republicans launched. I stand by it. You can continue to...
You mean the redistricting battle that Republicans launched because Texas was trying to redistrict in 2021 after the 2020 census, like they were supposed to do? The Biden administration sued to block that and then stalled that out for years until the Trump administration came in and then just dropped that case altogether? So the redistricting that should have happened in 2021 would actually fucking happen? Yeah, you mean that shit?
Criticize me for it. I don't give a damn about your criticism.
Joining me now, former...
Here's your criticism. 18 U.S. Code 2381. You are actually trying to incite motherfuckers to go out and fight for you. You want the people to levy war on the people on your behalf. You are levying war on me. You don't give a damn about my criticism about you as an elected representative telling people, hey, this is maximum warfare, and then all of a sudden people start shooting. People start going nuts. Another attempt on the president's fucking life, and oh, I don't give a damn about your criticisms? That oath of office must mean something. Owing allegiance to the United States in that fucking context must mean something. And these motherfuckers are literally just saying they can do whatever the fuck they want to do is simply because you put them in a position to rule over you. Not represent you. Rule over you. How much have we just seen in the past couple of fucking years? We got confirmation that the Russiagate shit, that was informational and psychological warfare on the fucking people. Didn't they shut down the government to give Illegals, healthcare, fuck, economic warfare, you want that. Now we got legal warfare all over the damn place against the people themselves, weaponizing just because I may say some shit. Shit, I may have the FBI kicking in my door at any point now. Huh. Okay, cool. This is the way we're going to play it, right? They can do it to you. So why doesn't the oath mean something? Because the only difference between sedition and treason is somebody gave an oath to this country. The outcome is still the same. You levy war on, or you give aid and comfort to the enemies of the United States within its borders or elsewhere, would be overthrowing, because you are a citizen, overthrowing the country or giving material support to terrorists. It's the same goddamn shit, just worded a little differently. You know why? Because me, as a citizen of this country, do not owe an allegiance simply because I was born here. Case in point, I'm one of those fucking oddities. I was not born in the United States of America. I was physically born in Germany. It doesn't matter that my parents were military. It doesn't matter that I am a U.S. citizen because I was born by U.S. parents in the U.S. Air Force. It doesn't matter. I was physically born in Germany. So if I was physically born in Germany, my allegiance is to Germany, not the United States. But yet me being born here, or not me being born here, me being here, me being an actual documented citizen of this country, I'm still here. I'm still you. But somehow I'm supposed to owe allegiance to Germany just because I was physically born there? That's not how it works. Owing an allegiance means you took an oath to this country. And I'm not talking about standing up in class and putting your hand over your heart and being forced to recite the Pledge of Allegiance as a child. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you go to defend the rule of law, to defend an oath of office, to defend the Constitution, to defend its people. You give an oath to this country. Now, that's what that means. And the difference between sedition and treason is somebody gave that oath that I did not.
Federal prosecutor and former DHS Deputy Assistant Secretary Jonathan Fahey. Jonathan, good morning.
Good morning.
But hold on. Glad you admitted your German roots. I mean, fuck. Dude, I speak German. I learned German in high school because I was born in Germany. I went overseas on a work trip to be a fucking German translator. I mean, my German roots, I got a fair amount of them. I know where you're going with that.
I want to ask you about this rhetoric that we're seeing, and also maybe the radicalization of this individual, Cole Allen. You know, going through his background, he was highly educated. He went to Caltech, mechanical engineer. He created a video game. Is the rhetoric that we're hearing from the left one of the reasons why you're seeing more and more radicalization in these online groups that would lead to someone trying to assassinate the president?
Yeah, it would be hard to argue that it's not, because this rhetoric has become so extreme from the Democratic Party. It's really, they've become the party of just hate and division. And you look at it, it doesn't even just extend to Donald Trump. They've attacked his supporters and people that work in the administration, calling them Nazis and fascists. And it's just a matter of routine. So it doesn't surprise me that somebody would take this to a level that would seem consistent with the rhetoric, because
But anyway, I'm not going to go any further with this. You get that. He was like, all right, it's maximum warfare everywhere, all the fucking time. And then, of course, he doubles down on this shit. We already heard it. Let's hear it again.
Violence in any form directed at anyone, whether that's the right, the left, or the center, is unacceptable. Period. Full stop. The notion that any of us are concerned with so-called criticism from these phony Republicans as it relates to anything that has been said, certainly as it relates to the comment related to maximum warfare everywhere, all the time, in connection with the redistricting battle that Republicans launched. I stand by it. You can continue to criticize me for it. I don't give a damn about your criticism.
Why does it look like this motherfucker was hit in the goddamn mouth with a brick? His face is pushed in. Why are they always fucking deformed? What is this?
First of all, that phrase, maximum warfare, everywhere, all the time, came from the White House in the summer of 2025, when they started this redistricting battle. And now they're big mad. Why? Because Democrats have decided to finish it. Get lost.
Explains a lot. Fuck you, Jonah. A whole strike force could walk into a hotel and get rooms. There are 0 security check bags. He would have set off any signals on a background check by Secret Service either. Good point. Volume is low. I know. I didn't want to have to boost it in here and bring it back here, but yeah. That's as loud as I can make it. It was recorded though. You're probably right there, Jonah, because, I mean, I've never had anybody check my bags, even when I stayed at, what is that, the Intercontinental Hotel or something like that? The one right across the street from the White House years back. I stayed there for a night. Right across the street from the White House, and nobody checked my bag. But then again, it was at a time where nothing was really fucking going on. Nobody was, like, fighting. We weren't really doing anything. I was like, what, 2015? Last time I went to DC? Shit, that was a decade ago. Fuck. Anyway, but yeah, you get the point. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, House Leader Hakeem Jeffries says he wants to break the spirit of those who support Donald Trump.
We as House Democrats view this moment, either MAGA extremists are going to break the country or we're going to break them. And our goal is to break them. We will defeat them. We have to beat them electorally, and then we have to break their spirit because of the extremism that's being unleashed on the American.
Hold on. I'm sorry. It wasn't it Hillary Clinton saying you needed to re-educate Trump supporters, and now he's talking about you gotta break their spirit. Break it. Dude. But nah, my inflammatory rhetoric ain't a problem, right? My inflammatory rhetoric ain't a problem. I'm sorry. If my inflammatory rhetoric is a problem, why the fuck ain't this motherfucker in prison right now? Why has he not been arrested on the spot multiple fucking times for doing this shit? Why hasn't anything happened to these motherfuckers yet? Let's hear this again.
I guess part of how we as House Democrats view this moment, either MAGA extremists are going to break the country or we're going to break them. And our goal is to break them. We will defeat them. We have to beat them electorally, and then we have to break their spirit because of the extremism that's being unleashed on the American people. That's completely and totally unacceptable. I guess part of
you have to break them because of the extremism that's been unleashed on the American people. Okay, because that's what the fuck we've pushed out there. We have to finish the job. I mean, that's what I'm hearing. I'm not even fucking MAGA. And that's the most amazing part of it. I'm the most liberal among you all. And somehow I find this to be a threat to the very existence of this country, and that a House fucking leader is literally telling people to go out and fucking kill people. Go fight. We see it time and time and time again. You got Hassan fucking Piper out. Piper. Yeah, I guess we can call him in. You got fucking Hassan Piker calling for the death of Rick Scott, calling out there for letting the capitalists run, the blood of the capitalists run in the streets. You got all that shit. You put it all together. You mash it all in a fucking pot, especially with Maxine Waters. You get up in their face and you push back. They're not welcome here. You do all that shit. Everything that we have seen indicates only one thing. And that means if it's coming from the government that is actually pushing this, this is levying war on you. You don't fall in line. Y'all remember the story about the North Carolina flooding after the hurricane? The story that came out that people who voted for Trump weren't getting support. Okay, so you literally politicized natural disaster fund. You literally wage economic warfare on people because of who they voted for. An elected official said, fuck you because of who you voted for. You understand that, right? Again, I got a little bit more. 18 U.S. Code 2381. Whoever, owing allegiance to the United States, meaning you took an oath of office, an oath to this country some way or shape or form, levies war against them, if it meant I'm going to go shoot at the federal government to try to overthrow them, if it meant that, it would say take up arms against. Warfare can come in multiple fucking forms. Or adheres to their enemies, giving them aid and comfort within the United States or elsewhere. How many fucking times have we seen that happen? By the way, adheres to their enemies, meaning the people's, giving them aid and comfort within the United States. It means the people decide who our enemies are, not the federal government. We decide who our enemies are. So if the people overwhelmingly say, hey, we like this country, they're our friend, you do anything to give them aid and comfort, it's not treason because they're not an enemy deemed by the people until the people turn on them. Kind of like what's happening with Israel right now. I mean, Israel support is really dipping low. So there will come a point in time where the people would just be like, do we really consider them an ally anymore? You're not today's liberal, Jeffrey is. No, I'm 90s. The big lib, right? That oath of office must mean something. We have seen Alejandro Mayorkas and his dereliction of duty literally let millions of motherfucking people come through the border that are now stealing, raping, pillaging, killing. I'm sorry, wouldn't that be levying war against the people? You let in an invading force. But no, check it out. The stupidest fucking thing I have ever seen come out of fucking Congress. You know why Alejandro Mayorkas, why the Senate said no, this doesn't rise to the level of high crimes and misdemeanors, of flop my dick on the floor and walk away? You know how that was allowed to happen? I swear to God, I can track it through House Rules Committee, I can track it through Homeland Security Committee, and I can track it through the Judiciary Committee. The Democrats were allowed to sit there and successfully argue, okay, impeachable offenses are high crimes and misdemeanors, right? Yes. Okay, high crimes would be something like genocide, correct? Yes. Misdemeanors would be something like jaywalking, correct? Yes. So therefore, this isn't jaywalking nor genocide. You can't impeach. Just suck my dick. It doesn't rise to the level. You agree with us? Walk on up. I can track that argument through three different fucking committees. And not a single goddamn one. Massey didn't catch on. Roy didn't catch on. Luna didn't catch on. Nobody caught on. Nobody at least said anything if they did catch on. Because I guarantee you that the Republicans were thinking, there ain't no way these people are that damn stupid to make that argument. And the Democrats were thinking, you know, the Republicans are thinking we're too stupid to make this argument. Or, I'm sorry, we're not stupid enough to make this argument. That's what fucking happened with Mayorkas. That's how the Democrats in the Senate were able to say fuck you by actual credence, because you agreed throughout the whole House proceeding this is not genocide or jaywalking. Disgusting as fuck, right? But no, it's fine, because who checks them, right? Who checks the people that owe allegiance to the United States? Isn't it the people that owe allegiance to the United States? Isn't it the same people that owe allegiance to the United States, the same ones that are levying war against you at this point? So who checks them? Just a question, right? My inflammatory rhetoric is bad, though, right? I can track this a lot. Again, I will say it. 100% every time I bring this up, I have to bring it up. Joseph Sweeney did tell me, you see how this could be easily weaponized, right? Yes, sir, I do see it. But also, I'm completely 100% correct. And that's the scary part. Because if I can do it so easily with this people, or with all these people, then it would be easy as hell to just use this to pick anybody and everybody off. Why would you ever go into office, though? I mean, fuck. You got the speech and debate clause. It allows you to lie to the American public. But if you found out that you lied to the American public, the public can do this. I mean, it sounds like a good check, right? Oh, wait, that's too extreme. Holding people to account and holding them to their oath of office, the oath to the military, the oath to the people of this country, the oath to the Constitution, holding them to that, that's way too much over bounds, right? But no. My rhetoric goes to prison before theirs does. Make that make sense, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. I can't. I can't with this shit anymore. I really fucking can't. Yeah, we are seeing moves as trying to actually do some things and calm everybody the fuck down. But until you go top down with this shit, there ain't no calming motherfuckers down. Because every time you catch somebody like me, more and more people are going to be pissed the fuck off. While these motherfuckers stay free out there doing the same shit, you're still creating more and more of them. And then you make a move, say you come after me, I somehow, by the grace of God, get out of my debacle with that shit. Now you've made me one of them. Because I was right all along. I was just too right. And I was promoting violence or something like that by telling you that these motherfuckers gave an oath and there is a reason why that shit was written into the Constitution. Your elected officials should not be able to levy war on you. Informational, psychological, emotional. Dude. Especially economic. But if this new fucking CISA warning, the cybersecurity warning, is a fucking thing, apparently it could be even cyber now. Yeah, they're saying there's supposed to be this massive hack that's going on, and the best thing to do is take yourself off the internet. All businesses, hey, you're going to have to go back to pen and paper to actually do communications. Yeah, telephone's going to be compromised. That's all telecoms, everything like that. Every bit of data is going to be compromised at this point because there's going to be a major attack. So go back to pen and paper. Does that not sound like trying to disrupt communications in a country that's actually figuring out what the fuck is going on? It sounds like a CIA fucking move all over again. But me saying shit like that is somehow dangerous to the democracy of this country. And yet this fucking faggot right here can tell people to go out there and go fight because it's maximum warfare, kill people. Cassie is out? Oh yeah, we got to check on that. Hold on, I was gonna bring this up. Let's look at Texas real quick. Refresh. Ooh, Greg Abbott. Demanding fucking lead from Greg Abbott. I didn't expect anything else for that. The governor Democratic primary is Gina Hyajosa. Hey, I fucking knew that was going to happen too. That's obvious. Look, Republican primary John Cornyn is still in the lead. 40 to 40, 40.7 to 41. Is this old still? 99% of the results in. Oh shit. I don't think it's a Trump endorsement at the last fucking minute helped, did it? Let me zoom this in a little bit because it is small on my screen too. Yeah, that last minute, fuck nah. Holy. You know, it is kind of. Could John Cornyn be another Mitch McConnell? Or Lindsey Graham? You know full fucking well that they use voter fraud to get their asses in these places. There's no way in hell they stay in there time and time and time again. Nobody in the fucking state likes them. Nobody in their districts likes them, but yet they're both senators. Nobody fucking likes them in the state, but somehow they get voted in every fucking time, no matter who runs against them. Amazing how that works, right? And so we got John Cornyn again. And Ken Paxton, 41.9 to 40.7. Had 99% of the results in. And of course, James Tallarico. Jasmine, I'm going to fucking say it. That stupid bitch. All she had to do was just tell the fucking truth and she would have been in. All you had to do is say the Democrats fucked me. For a white man, the Democrats fucked me over. And you would have been a fucking shoo-in at that point. But here you are. What a fucking retard. I mean, it didn't help that your bodyguard actually ran up into a fucking a children's hospital parking garage to have a shootout with the cops. No, that had nothing to do with it, right? But you damn sure would have beat James Tallarico if you were to stand up and say, hey, bitches, no, Democrats fucked me. But they trying to get a white man over a black woman. The Democrats were the ones that fucked me here. And they'd have been pissed at their own party. You would have skyrocketed in the party because, hey, you gotta vote for that shit, right? Republicans would have been like, yeah, listen to this bitch. It would have been a better fight, even with John Cornyn or Ken Paxton. It don't matter. It would have been an easier fight with you. But at least the Republicans, yeah, that's actually kind of fucked, you know? It's kind of like how y'all chose Harris and didn't give the voters that vote. It's kind of like the same thing. You didn't really give a chance for Jasmine Crockett to be known. Nah, she already has a massive following, though. What about James Tallarico? Oh, so he should get more time in front of everybody else? Well, she's a sitting member of Congress at this point. Huh? By FCC rules, you're supposed to do that. Fuck them anyway, though, right? Hold up, FCC steps in and says, nah, this ain't right, because we were hit with this fucking hard during 2020. We were hit with this shit fucking hard. There ain't no way we're going to do this again. And then that bullshit with James Tallarico. And who was it? I think it was Jimmy Kimmel, I think, right? With that shit, all that shit. Oh, it's Trump's fault. It's Trump's fault. So we're putting it on YouTube. All you had to do was tell the truth, Jasmine. But as your name implies, Jasmine Crockashit, you couldn't say, "Oh, the Republicans are racist and they just pushed me." Shut the fuck up. The Republicans were sitting there telling you to tell the fucking truth. I'm just glad she's gone. I really am. Let's see, U.S. House District 1, Nathan Moore, and uncontested is, okay, uncontested, there ain't no fucking way. I mean, okay, so, I can understand. And then we're going with Yolanda Prince for District 1. Sean Finney, Steve Toth, Evan Hunt, E. South, that's 3. I mean, how many fucking districts do y'all motherfuckers have? Y'all are a big motherfucker. Let's see. All right. See if any of the names look familiar. Pat Fallon? Fallon's staying. I mean, I've heard him in a couple of committee hearings. The dude ain't office rocker. He actually makes some kind of sense. I do remember that. Let's see. Alexander Hale, no. Jessica Steinman. Name sounds familiar, but I can't put the Leticia Gutierrez. August Pfluger. But Pfluger's back in. I mean, he ran uncontested, so. But yeah, Pfluger against Reynolds. I'm sure Pfluger's got that in the bag. There ain't no way. Escobar is going to stay. Veronica Escobar is going to stay. Adam Ballman might be fun to listen to, but dude, you only got 23%. This was the biggest fucking toss-up. That's yeah, district. Hold up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the last district they made out of it, so it's just y'all don't even know what the fuck you want. Let's just, no, what it is y'all don't even know who the fuck they are. You're just like anybody but her. And I get it. Escobar is goddamn horrible. Now, that's a woman that was just like, I had to wear a bulletproof vest on the Capitol grounds after January 6th. Why? The only gunshots that actually fucking happened that day were the shooting of Ashley Babbitt. Why the fuck were you so afraid? No, that isn't the last district they created. District 16 is just fuckery, ain't it? How many motherfucking districts? Oh my god, that's like half the page. Hold up. District, god damn. Alright, you got a lot of motherfuckers in Texas. It is a big place, I'll admit that. Let's see what we got here. 17. Pete Sessions. Of course, Sessions stays. I thought Sessions wasn't running. No, that had to have been somebody else because he was uncontested. Why the fuck would you say I'm not running if nobody's there? You're just giving away the seat. Myla Flores. No, that's California Flores. Okay, that's who I'm thinking about. Never mind. I was about to say, how the fuck is she Texas? All right. Ronald Whitfield. Al Green. Al Green. This is a fucking runoff, though. This is holy shit. Holy shit. But guys, it was a fucking runoff election between Al Green and Christian Manov. How in the fuck is this possible, though? Wait. No, I do get it. I do get it. The people that voted for Al Green voted because he got redistricted and got removed from the fucking house because of the redistricting. The people that voted for Christian knew what the fuck they were voting for. Or at least halfway, or just said, hey, this dude looks greasy as shit. He looks like a goddamn, he looks like the missing link between Cro-Magnon man, so I don't want him back in the house. You got 7,000 people who just said, fuck all of you. All right. 19th, Kayla Rebel stays in. Tom Sell. Joaquin Castro. Oh, Castro is going to stay in? That's not surprising. That's not surprising at all with that name. Dargo Bees. I don't even know who the fuck that is. Bays, Mark's Christian Hook. Trevor Nels. Nels stays in. Margette Green Scott. Okay, come on, dude. You got way too much going on here. Marquette Green Scott. No. I'm gonna fuck that up if I'm trying to pronounce that my damn self. All right. Katie Padilla Stout. Hey, is this Alex Quesadilla's kid? Brandon Herrera in the runoff. Tony Gonzalez. Baby. Herrera beat fucking Brandon Herrera beat Tony Gonzalez. The fact that this dude got 41.7% of the vote, even can we look into something like that, man? That just doesn't make sense. Especially about the story after the woman that set herself on fire, because how the fuck does that make sense? You do have to think about Republicans too, because there is a lot of circumstantial evidence that would lead to that conclusion as well. Kevin Burge runoff from the Democrat Party. Beth Van Dyne. Yeah, she's gonna stay. She's probably gonna take that district as well. Brandon Gill is staying. There ain't no way Stephen Shook has that. Gill's been impressive. I'm sorry, he has. He popped up not too long ago, especially when I really started listening to committee hearings. He popped up, and it was just like, I was kind of tired of it too at one point in time, because he was always just with the gotcha questions, and I'm just like, dude, come on. I understand what you're trying to do, but I need to hear what you actually think about this. And then he became more refined with it and on to the point. And he has impressed me. I'm willing to keep letting him go. And over fucking whelmingly, District 26 says the same too. 73,000 votes to 7,000. But dude, you are overwhelmingly fucking loved in your district. Seriously, because that's like 100-something thousand people. With everybody that voted. You are overwhelmingly fucking loved in your district. Holy shit. Even Democrats couldn't even muster up a third of your fucking, well, about a third of your votes, a little over a third of your fucking votes. Cloud is back in, Rep Cloud, and he's going to save it. Henry Cuellar. Yeah, Cuellar's got that one. I mean, the disparity between them. And that would also mean that most of these votes has to hate Henry Cuellar so much that they vote Tano. That ain't happening. It's vote blue no matter who. We know it no matter what. What up, Spud? How you doing? Garcia's staying in, of course. No, that's not the Garcia I'm thinking about. Is it? Hold on. I don't think that's the incumbent. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That is the Garcia I'm thinking about. Okay, Silvio Garcia, yeah. Ah, God, Jesus. If that's the whitest Mexican you've ever seen in your fucking life, man. Okay, she probably married. All right. Where the fuck were we? I'm sorry. Let's go back to the Texas one. I'm still looking around. Everett Jackson, Frederick Hayes, Justin Early, John Carter. That was a lot of people that stayed in there all the way to the very fucking end. Valentina Gomez. I remember that girl. That's someone I think that put rounds into that dummy. 8,000. Holy shit. Yeah, John Carter's are just like, Colin Allred. How does this motherfucker seem to run every goddamn election, no matter what it is? He's always fucking running for something. Why is he always on the ballot? Eric Flores. It's just like, holy shit, what was that dude? Beto O'Rourke. Y'all remember that dude? That fucking clown that ran for the presidency, what, fucking 3 times, failed all that shit. Ran how many times for Texas? What the fuck was that? And he's still going. It's amazing, man. They make money hand over fist even doing that shit. All right, let's look at Kentucky. Hold on. All right, is it any surprise Comer stays in the fucking office though? I mean, honestly, I don't think so. Let's see. This is sort by district votes in. Sort by winners. Let's do that. District 1 is Comer. Savannah got 3. This is for the Republicans. No. Oh no. I will say, yeah. Yeah. My wife said I appreciate him standing on his principles, but sometimes you have to compromise. I will say this whole that Epstein shit that you went heavy and hard on. That wasn't it, dude. That was definitely not it. And the fact that you brought that woman who wound up actually helping Epstein later on, what the fuck are you thinking? I mean, you make great arguments, don't get me wrong, and it has made me think about even arguments against the right wing and everything. That bitch helped Jeffrey Epstein, and you're just like, we need to bring her because she's a victim. And that turned other victims into victims. Not making her the victim, it makes her the predator. And you brought her along too. Yeah, that's awesome. You expect, all right. I get it. I get it while he was ousted. I guarantee you he's going to flip parties and run again. Or he'll just move districts. That was close, though. I'm not going to lie. 45 to 54%. I mean, to take out a powerhouse like Massey. Holy shit. That Massey fucked up, did he not? It couldn't be the 7 years ago, look. The District 5 for Rogers. Alvarado, that hasn't been called yet, but let's see, what do we got for votes in totals? Yeah, 48, all these. Okay. What is this? District. Democratic key House results. Or Kentucky House District results. Nobody ran in these districts for them, so they're automatically in. I don't even know any of these people. Yeah, I don't even know a single fucking Democrat from fucking Kentucky. Can anybody else? Yeah, I don't know a single motherfucker from there. But yeah, that's what it's looking right now. Let's go by sort by district. 1, 2, Savannah Guthrie. No, is that? Brett Guthrie, District 2. No, okay. That can't be Savannah, right? No. Okay. I thought that was Savannah Guthrie. I was going to be like, hold up. That kidnapping story? What's going on with that? Let's take a look at this one here then. But no. Okay. He's the incumbent. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think Kentucky really takes their elections seriously. I can't say that. I can't say that because District 4 proves that fucking shit wrong. I mean, you ain't got much better than Comer in that area, so you got a point. I don't know. I don't know how that goes. But I know what Rich is looking at. What am I looking at? I'm looking at Kentucky. Asshole is gone. You are right. I'm just going to be honest. He makes great arguments, even when he went against the Republican Party. He made great arguments. And then after a while, it was just like, shut up and just toe the line. And he was just like, all right, fuck it. Hey, look, they're working with me. They want to bring these things forward. I want to get it done, so why the fuck not? And then he just fumbled along the fucking way. His wife died. That was probably a huge blow to him. And then somehow 18 months later, he's married to another woman. I mean, that's either a midlife crisis kind of breakdown. It's not even midlife because, I mean, dude, you're older than that. I don't even know what the fuck that was. And then all of a sudden, you're just cozying up to everybody, just bringing people that bringing victims that turn other victims. I mean, honestly, I hope it was worth it for him. I hope it was worth it for him to do all that dumb shit right there at the fucking end. Have fun, Massey, because Galreen, I guess we're going to have to see how this leads out. Anyway, check this out, guys. Oh, nope. That's going to have to come a little bit later. I got one more thing to talk about before we go back into I have to go to the other side for this part, but before we go back into the San Diego shooting, I need this. Yes, we will go to that. I have to on that side because there's some graphic ass shit, guys. YouTube's not gonna like it, but yeah, check this out. Brett Burchett says President Trump is facing resistance from the deep state on the UFO files, which may reveal cover-up of zero-point energy. It's about power and control. That's what runs Washington.
Tell me all about the UFOs and the aliens.
Well, the problem we have right now is the deep state's fighting the president on releasing. He kept his word, and I suspect some of our not so friendly comrades in some of our alphabet agencies are slow walking a lot of the information. It's about power, it's about control, and that's kind of what runs Washington.
All right, what do you think is in these files, and why do you think they're not trying to release any of them? Like they're partial release.
Part of it's going to be that they're going to have to admit that they've been lying to us all these years, and there could be some cover up of zero energy. There could be some other things. I don't think we're ever going to get everything we have. But that's kind of the nature of the game. But Trump's kept his word so far to me, so and that was a personal word he had with me. So I'm proud of that.
All right, I'm inclined to believe him. Everybody might think, oh, he's crazy as shit. He's crazy as shit. I'm inclined to believe him. Let me tell you this. Let me remind you all about one simple aspect that nobody fucking honed in on for this shit. You remember the New Jersey fucking drone incident? These things were supposed to be like 8 to 10 foot fucking long, right? They're just hovering. Not a goddamn sound made. Did that not bother anybody? Not a goddamn sound made. These are 8 to 10 foot fucking drones sitting up in the sky. You don't hear a fucking rudder? You don't hear the propellers spinning at all at very high speeds to keep it... What? Aren't scientists disappearing on 0-point energy? Now, let's just be honest. I think they're actually recruiting for some kind of real fucking mission. A mission that they know they're not going to be coming back from, or if they do, a fucking you're already dead kind of situation, so we'll just keep you under wraps for the rest of your life. But it sounds like they're doing some shit with that. The missing scientists sound exactly like that. And they're all centered around a 0-point energy, nuclear fusion. And that sounds like the actual start to creating some kind of warp field, whether it be a bubble around a ship like Star Trek does, or you compress space in front of you and expand it behind you. You need the energy of a sun to fucking do it, because a sun does it. That's how you actually slingshot around it. Black holes do it to a massive fucking degree. You compress that shit in front of you because you create a gravity field incredibly fucking strong. And then you take that field and you shove it behind you and expand it at a rapid pace. You didn't move, but space did. This has been theorized for like 20, 30, 40 fucking years. We're getting close to nuclear fucking fission. It is damn near... the United States got more fucking energy output in ripping an atom apart than it took to rip the atom apart. But we got an energy output. You don't think they already understand how the fuck to convert the energy into a useful form doing that shit? We just found material that will easily hold fucking a million fucking degrees Fahrenheit, guys. We're fucking ready. Balloons make no sound? No, these were fucking drones. These were actually 100% verified by the Trump administration when he came in, because everybody was like, whoa, 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 talk about that New Jersey drone shit under Biden. What the fuck was that? And he's like, yeah, that's ours. Shut up. And everybody shut the fuck up. No? Wait. If these are actually fucking drones, these things are just like hanging in the sky. You can actually make out some of them. Why can't I hear a little as they're flying the fuck around from those propellers and everything, keeping them hovering right there? What the fuck is that? Why was there no sound to these damn things? Oh, we got those Tic Tac shapes flying all over the place, right? We got those little dots in the fucking sky flying all over the place. Can you tell me what the fucking angel in the sky is? That's the most perplexing one. It looks like a biblically accurate angel, the Orbis or whatever like that. That angel. The one that with the circular eyes that looks like a Dyson sphere covered in circular eyes, that one. Can you tell me what the fuck that is? Okay, so I'm not supposed to believe there are intelligent life in the entire fucking galaxy. All right, number one, go fuck yourself. The universe, not even our galaxy, but in our, okay, yeah, in our galaxy at that point in time. Look, if you can't even say that it's not even in our back fucking door. We have found a rock in a fucking stable orbit around the sun that actually has 14 of 19 fucking molecules needed for life. And 5 of the 5 genetic markers to create ribonucleic acid, which is used to create DNA. And that's just hanging around in our solar system that we just found that shit out about. It would be ludicrous to think we're the only motherfuckers out here. Come on. Stop bogarting. I'm serious though. As 0 point energy, if you look, do this. I'll do it. Instead of telling you to do it, I'll do it. List the scientists that are missing and their fields. Uh, 12. Let's go with that one. It's a 12 science. This 12 scientists has been cited as missing or deceased since 2011. All right, here we go. Anthony Chavez, 78, Ford construction foreman. No, that's not it. What is that? No, hold on. I gotta find that again. I gotta find that fucking list again. The federal authorities, including his Joshua Blanc. Yeah, okay. Now let's check this out. Ask a follow-up question. I'll show you. I've actually trained this AI now. Ask a follow-up question. Linked it to Huntsville. Right? It's pulling up real information. Okay. In their fields. If I would actually type right. Here we go. William McNeil McCastron, retired Air Force Major General, Commander of the Air Force Laboratory. Okay, so you got a fucking general. A general's leading something, right? Monica Riza, National Aerospace Engineer, Director of Materials Research at JPL. Materials research. Oh, developing different technologies, doing different things with it. Oh. Maybe material not of this planet? Maybe? Or maybe it's material that nobody should know about. Administrative worker, Los Alamos National Laboratory. I'm going to say she probably ran into something with that one. The Los Alamos National Laboratory again. All right, so we got two. That one was missing in May 2025. Melissa is missing in June. Anthony's missing in May. They both come from the Los... Ah, come on. It's a little bit stronger, but a reach, right? It's a reach. Y'all know about some shit. We need your information. Stephen Garcia, defense contractor at the Kansas City National Security Campus. No, this isn't the... Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. A physicist and director of MIT's Plasma and Science and Fusion. That's nuclear fucking fusion, guys, right there. Astrophysicist in Caltech collaborated with NASA's NEO-WISE and NEO-Surveyor mission. Dead. Okay, NASA's headquarters is right here, right in Huntsville, Alabama. Yeah, that dude was dead. Yeah. A researcher at the AFL Sensors Directorate. You came across something, didn't you? A NASA research involved with DART and Deep Space One project? They're not missing, they're just misplaced. No, they're either... Some of these are missing. Most of these are dead. Some of these are dead bodies that you can actually say, yeah, that's them. Some of these, like Joshua fucking LeBlanc, that body was burned beyond all recognition. 3 days later, they had identification. That sounds, the story behind that. And that dude gets up, goes, parks his Tesla, leaves his phone, which lets him get into his car, and his wallet, which has his ID that you need to drive, pulls up at an airport. Well, why the fuck would you be in an airport without your phone and ID? How the fuck are you even going to walk into the doors of the airport there and do anything but stand at the ticket desk? But he sits there for 4 fucking hours. And then all of a sudden, leaves at the airport, goes north onto this windy ass fucking road, goes 100 miles an hour out his fucking ass. He had to have been flooring the goddamn thing to hit a guardrail, bounce off the guardrail, and slam into several different trees, catching fire. Body burned beyond all recognition, and they had to send it in. 3 days later, yeah, it's this dude. You know, the one that's missing, that left his phone and his wallet at home. His family really isn't all that disturbed about it. But hey, can we not raise a red flag about that? Because that sounds like that dude said yes to the goddamn mission and they made him disappear. But then again, you also got the Amy Askridge, who looks like she said no, and they made her disappear. But we got to go to the Rumble side. We're a little bit behind the schedule with that shit. I had to go off on this rant. Like I said, I am talking today. I'm just going to say some crazy ass shit because we got more coming to fuck up. This, this is Islamic Center shooting. It got crazy, motherfuckers. It got crazy. I'm going to have to give you the link, guys. You definitely gonna have to jump over there. Anybody from the Rumble side, come on and join it. Or from the YouTube side, come on and join us on the Rumble. You know how this goes. Let's hit the other side here. See you in about 3 minutes.
Hey, it's me, Davey. You know, the simple one. Here at Off Label Podcast, we're all about doing things the off-label way. But without you, we're just two idiots who talk to each other on the internet. So please, if you could, hit that like button, repost, and give us a follow. And if you're feeling frisky enough, throw a comment. We now return you to our regularly scheduled bullshit.
Isn't that hard?
I mean, it's not.
So you know what? It's fine. You're changing history, you're changing culture, and you had people, and I'm not talking about the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. But you had many people in that group other than neo-Nazis and white nationalists.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. Your check is I'm chess, what's happening next?
He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson. He got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. Now leave an impression and take a redemption. Just kill no discretion. Your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go